Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? It's Emmanuel, first half of the S&M podcast, and we're back with our Thanksgiving edition. My boy, what's popping?
What's popping, y'all? What is popping? It's on to the second half of the S&M podcast. Thanksgiving is coming around the corner. Let's get right into it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, as promised, you already know this is the Thanksgiving episode. We're here to talk about what we're thankful for. We're not reflecting on the year, kind of did that already with the COVID episode, but we're just here to talk about what we're thankful for and honestly just take a second to really reflect on, a lot of the forward motion that we've had in our lives. Because there's a lot of times where you go through life and you get lost in the sauce in a way, right? If you take, you know how the older parents and grandparents always tell you, count your blessings. And there's a lot of wisdom in that because if you don't remember where you came from, you don't really know, you have no perspective on where you are or where you're going. So I didn't mean to get that deep right away, but what can I pause? But I mean, what can I say? So, what can I say?
Don't worry. That episode's coming. We're going to talk about that.
Trust me, the pause episode is coming. But what is one thing you're thankful for in regard to like your development as a person?
Definitely got to say that I'm thankful for like you, the accountability. We talked about it in a different episode, finding that person that keeps you accountable.
For sure.
So definitely got to say, like, without you, it would be a lot harder to consistently improve. You know what I mean?
I felt that for sure.
So gotta say I'm thankful for that. Thankful for the family support system. Family is a big thing for, I'm sure, a lot of people. So that family support system, I'm thankful for that. And I'm thankful for y'all, the subscribers, the watchers, the listeners, all of y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. You hear it every single time. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. I can't say it enough. We appreciate y'all.
That's straight facts. That's straight facts. We don't just mean that as a joke. Like it's become a joke, but that is legit. Like we really appreciate the support from y'all. It's crazy. I would say for me, development wise, it would have to be my parents and my grandparents would probably be super huge influences just in not transitioning because I still have like 2 years left of school until I graduate, but in trying and starting to think about that transitionary period of going from being a college student to full-fledged adult with a 9 to 5 responsibilities. Don't necessarily have like bills or anything like that, but just kind of thinking about, because if you think about it, in school you have somebody tells you what to do every year. They give you a curriculum. They say you got to do X, Y, and Z in the course of X many years, and you're good. Like high school, it's like like your junior year. What are you doing next year? Oh, senior year, preparing for college. High school, college freshman year, you got to take your gen ed. Sophomore, you know what you got to do. Junior year, internship this. Senior year, and then after that, your life can go in a bunch of different directions. Like you have to figure out what the curriculum is now. Yeah. But you've never taken a class on curriculum planning. So it's interesting. But I would definitely say for them. And then, like you said, my boy, I ain't gonna lie. If y'all can find 1 to 2 really close homies, bro, don't let them dudes go away. Y'all need to fight for that relationship. Like I ain't gonna lie. Women will come and go, but if you can find a brother that ain't blood, that you got to hold on to that for real. Cause that is super rare and extremely hard to find. I'm talking about like
true
diamonds in Minecraft difficult. I'm just playing. It's tough. It's tough.
If you can find that brother that y'all don't even have to talk to each other like every single day, but like when you two reconnect, you just talk as if nothing happened in the meantime. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally know what you're talking about. There definitely been some times where like some months went by and then we'll get on the phone and it'll be like we just talked yesterday. Like it's crazy. But I mean, what can I say? Having brothers, like they say, iron sharpens iron. And this has definitely been a relationship that we've just continued to cultivate. And this podcast is really a result of that relationship that we're already cultivating. We just kind of let you guys in on some behind the scenes. So what can I say? What can I say? Yeah, it's been good. It has been good.
I was actually going to ask, like, so besides all of the stuff that we're thankful for in terms of improvement, now let's look at Thanksgiving plans per se.
Oh, okay. Like what the plan is for the holiday?
Yeah, for
For
me,
sure.
I'm not really doing a whole lot for Thanksgiving because literally like right after Thanksgiving is my mom's birthday. So I'm just going to save up and wait for that.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do something for that day. But for Thanksgiving in and of itself, it's just going to be like another day at this point.
That's fair. Now, given that you actually were born overseas, does that play any type of role in how your family celebrates, views, or looks at Thanksgiving in any ways? Because that really is more of an American holiday.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Like so a lot of people have schools that are canceled that day or like there are no
Yeah.
classes. Even if you're in college, a lot of American colleges don't have school that day. In Nigeria, yeah, Thanksgiving's literally just another day.
Okay.
Like because there's nothing that we have. Like we don't have that same kind of. Our Thanksgiving is October 1st, which is
Mm,
Independence Day, or
okay.
New Yam Festival, which happens in August. So those are the closest that we get to like Thanksgiving Day, New Yam Festival, or Independence Day, or like the holidays like Children's Day, Grandparents' Day, Mother's Day, all that
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So
Okay. Interesting.
none of those are really like big back home. But because of the fact that I have family here in the US,
Uh-huh.
it becomes big for our family back home.
Got you. Okay.
So like they try and call us and say happy Thanksgiving. We say happy Thanksgiving to them, even though we don't have to and they don't have to because but yeah.
That's fair. Okay. Interesting. I had never considered that really until like I just thought about it. I was like, I wonder overseas does that affect? Because Thanksgiving really is more of an
A
American
really
holiday.
American holiday.
Yeah, yeah. That's interesting. I would say plans. Okay, so my family is interesting, right? So I have I want to say six grandparents, well, four now, but I had six grandparents divorced. Anyway,
Uh
yeah, yeah. So we usually go to two relatives' houses and then we host.
all like uh, in the entire span of the weekend or all in one day?
No, 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 over the course of the weekend. So, like for
Oh,
example,
I was
we'll
gonna
say
say.
Thursday we'll host, Friday we'll go to my grandmother's, and then like Saturday or Sunday we'll go to my aunt's house. But those are
Okay.
all on different sides of the family, so that's why.
Okay, I'm not.
Otherwise, you just group them all together, which would make more sense. But I mean, I don't mind because it's like a 3 day holiday. I'm like, oh, this is great. So it works out for me. But it works out for me. It works out for the family, for us. That sounds so selfish. It works out for me.
Yeah, three times the food.
Yeah, hey man, the to go plates. You know what I'm saying? If you guys are on a boat, this is the time to eat. Don't worry about no carbs. Don't worry about getting fat. Just
Bruh, not gonna lie. Imagine imagine that, but with Nigerian food.
let me go live. If y'all have never had Nigerian food,
Get
it's
you a plate. Get you
it's get a plate, bro.
a
It
plate.
slaps.
Get a
It
plate.
slaps. It slaps. Oh my god. I will have to say my favorite dish all time is probably rice and stew.
But that's because you haven't had all of the dishes.
That is fair. And then, oh, what did I have last time? I don't remember the
Fufu.
name. No, no,
Fufu?
no. Just the last time. It had the hard boiled
Oh,
egg.
my.
Moi moi. Bro, that stuff is gas. I'm not even gonna lie. If I had a football team, that's mandatory. The team is gonna be swole in no time. This sheer protein and bro, that's close
Because
second.
it literally
Close second. Oh my
and it
gosh. So
actually
and it's
also
gas. Like
it
it
also
tastes
helps with
gas.
the way my mom makes it, it helps with brain activity as well because she likes to use like actual fish,
Okay.
not like fresh fish. She cuts it up. Well, fresh frozen fish.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fresh like it's
But
real. I mean, that may be great. It helps brain activity.
it is just a lot of protein because you got beans, you
Yo,
got eggs,
Oh,
and those are like the two main ingredients. All of the other ingredients are more just like addition to like color, taste, all that kind of stuff.
for sure. Yeah. No, it was. I ain't gonna lie. That stuff slapped. We had seconds, thirds. It. We just kept eating. I swear. I was like, this is. I was like, this is so good. If you have never tried any international cuisine, and that goes for all of them, you just gotta
It
try it.
don't
Because
matter.
I
It
used
don't
to
matter
knock
if it's
sushi.
Nigerian. It don't matter if it's Nigerian, Japanese, Jamaican. You gotta try it. Like you just have.
Now, okay, all right. I'm gonna limit something here. If you know you don't do spice, it's hot is hot in all cultures. So just beware of that. It, yeah.
Yeah. The last time I had jollof rice,
Mm-hmm.
whoo,
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to handle spikes
Yeah, we know.
pretty well. Now that my head was sweating.
Mm-hmm. Let me give y'all a quick side note story. His mom made jollof rice, but she made the, I'm not gonna say the dumbed down version, but like the American palletized version, cooked. It was good. Oh, it was gas. I was fried though. Like there was no coming back from that. It took a smooth 3 days of recovery. But I guarantee you, if you put it in front of me again, I will eat it. Knowing it's gonna mess me up for the next 72 hours, I will still eat it because that stuff is amazing. I'm talking about, bro. Literally one of my friends at school, he and his friends, the Nigerian, they were making fufu and greasy stew. And so me, I know what that smells like. I came off the elevator, I was like, y'all making fufu and greasy stew. The look he gave me of sheer surprise that I even knew what that was, let alone could identify it. He was like, how do you know what that? I was like, I got taste, brother. I know what good food smell like. He was like, okay, I respect it. I was like, hey man, I know what it is. Now I'm surprised y'all making this at school because I'm not even sure how you guys pulled that off, or don't have the other kids complaining about the smell. Because if you're not used to it or accustomed to it,
It's a
like some
strong.
people, it's super
It's
strong. Some people get
strong.
like pissed about it, but I'll be like, man, if
Like
you tasted it, you'd shut up.
like when my mom's making it, if there are any clothes in the kitchen, those clothes are no longer in the kitchen
Oh, that's straight facts. That's straight
because
facts.
that shit is it's strong and it can stay in your clothes for a little bit.
Yeah, it's like smoking from a campfire. If you get to smoke in your clothes, you got to wash it out, and it's gonna take a second. It just is what it is. But I guarantee you, bro, after you eat that food, I'll be feeling like Chris
You
Brown
gonna
on
shut
that
up
song. I'll
about
be
the you gonna shut
sensational.
up about the you gonna shut up about the smell because the taste gonna take over.
That does not apply in all areas of life. I just want to preface that statement. Now, yeah. So back to the topic at hand of Thanksgiving and what we're grateful for. Yeah, so that's pretty much those are pretty much the plans. Thanksgiving is the one time my brother and I, with us both being in school, we're both, doing school, different schedules. So that's the one time he gets to come home for holidays. So the whole family's back at the crib and it's tough. I can't even lie. Like it's a good time, good vibes. So I'm looking forward to it.
Same, bro. Same.
So it's gonna be
Thanksgiving's
lit.
gonna be good this year.
That's when you hear the stories about your older cousins when the grandparents, it's just because grandparents are overshare if you shut up long enough.
Mm-mm. I don't want to hear stories about my older cousins.
That is, I mean, I didn't say I want to. I just said they will share. Some stories are like, oh, and then some stories are like, oh.
I should not have said that.
I don't know if you should have said that on or off the witness stand. I'm gonna please pass the rolls. Like you just kind of have to pivot at that point. You don't
Oh
even know
no,
where to
it's
go.
because I'm at the age where I'm too young to hang out with my older cousins, but I'm too old to hang out with my younger cousins.
That is a weird spot.
Because
That
like
is,
my
yeah.
I only have one younger cousin here in the US who is 2020.
She's 2020. Wow, that's not too
No,
young.
no, I'm trying to I was trying to remember how old she was. Yeah, she's 20. And then her siblings are like 30 and up.
Dang. They took a factory reset break. What happened there?
But her siblings are born back to back to back. And then in that time period, I was born, and then she was born.
Okay, so they were planned in a moment of passion. She became an opportunity. That's what happened there.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
what
much.
that's what I'm thinking there. Not saying
Yeah.
they don't love her any less, but that's how that works. When there's a large gap like that, be like, oh, what happened there? You guys try it? We're not getting into that. That
That'll
was
be a
that was
different episode
that
if
was
it
that
even
was that
happens.
was a different episode. But yeah, that's the plans for Thanksgiving. So what? Oh, okay. Definitely got to ask this question. What is your favorite Thanksgiving food and why? It could be Nigerian. Doesn't have to be American.
Okay, I was gonna say favorite
Bro was
Thanksgiving
bro was
food.
looking off into space. I'm like, okay, dog, just pick one. It's okay. Like my grandmother, she's Asian and they have mussels. I was like, it was new, but I was like, I mess with it, low key.
Yeah, my favorite Thanksgiving food is definitely rice and stew.
Yeah. If y'all haven't had rice and stew, it's like I can't even describe it. It's
Especially since there are so many different types of rice and stew. Like there
yeah.
are some that can be made in less than 3 hours. There are some that can be made in about 6 hours, depending on how long it takes for some of the ingredients to cook. There's some
Yeah.
that take like a day and a half.
It just depends. But the more time they put into it, oof, it's let me not get started. Okay, so you said rice and stew. For me, it used to be mac and cheese, and then it used to be ham, and then it used to be the sweet potatoes. But I would have to say, as of late, I really have acquired a taste for stuffing. I'm not sure why, but it's stuffing or cornbread. Bro, the cornbread lately has just slapped. I don't know why, but I'm not saying I don't still get mac and cheese and, like sweet potatoes and yams. Like, let's not tweak out here. But cornbread, and then I would even have to say on the dessert side, bro, sweet potato pie. That's like a
My family, so
yeah,
for Thanksgiving, one of my older cousins, the youngest girl of my older cousins, she was always like the master of dessert, along with my younger cousin. Those two were the master of dessert. The cheesecake that she would make, delectable.
he said delectable, delectable.
I had to reach into my Scrabble knowledge right there.
Oh God, went to the vocab notebook and was like, "There's a word for this. I've seen it before."
Delectable.
Literally, this man looked like Duke Dennis. When somebody asked him how's his night going, he'd be like, "I'm having a marvelous time." I'm like, where does this man get this like 1982 vocabulary and style from? But it works. It works. It fits his personality. I'm like, hey, if it works, it works, gang. If it works, it works.
Yeah, but so those are our favorite Thanksgiving foods.
Yeah.
You ready to close it out?
Yeah. I mean, we talked about the food, what we're doing, and what we're thankful for. Three, you know what they say, everything's better in threes.
Yep.
With that said, that's the end of the episode. Like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely comment down below what's your favorite food or what you're most thankful for, man. Or you can even comment like, what's your favorite family ritual? I know a lot of families do different things for Thanksgiving. Sometimes they stand around the table and say what they're thankful for. Sometimes it's all about playing card games and beating your family and making them cry in front of everybody else. Whatever it is for you guys, leave it in the comment section down below. We want to know what it is.
Yes,
With that
sir. Yes,
said,
sir.
my boy, close it out because we're thankful for the way you be closing these episodes.
We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. I can't say it enough. We appreciate y'all. As my boy said, this is a Thanksgiving special of the S&M podcast. Yeah, comment down below. What are y'all thankful for? And I'm just curious, how would Uno Show No Mercy handle these Thanksgiving rituals? Y'all already know what I'm about to say.
Yes, sir.
The train is coming, y'all. The train is coming. Pause.
You already know what it is. That's what y'all came for. With that, peace out and happy Thanksgiving.
Peace.